Hey, this is Adam, Ground Up Inspection Service, here with Leo Cohen. Beautiful sunny morning in the Pacific Northwest. We're just starting to get into the winter season, so we thought we'd tell you a little bit about winterizing. And first, kind of the biggest thing that a lot of people do and assume with winterizing is installing guards or covers over the hose bibs or the outside faucets, as well as covering up the crawl space vents. So let's take a look at the outside of this house, actually. We haven't even walked around it yet. So this does have crawl space vents. These may or may not look like the vents that you have on your house. These ones are a little bit more difficult to cover. But the misconception is that these vents should actually not be covered during the entire winter months. And the reason being is that the winter months are the most humid conditions and the wettest conditions here in the Pacific Northwest. And so when you cover those vents, it does help protect your pipes from freezing and keeps a warmer crawl space, but it also traps that moisture inside your crawl space. So any humidity or moisture that evaporates from the soil down below gets into the structural lumber, and that introduces wood destroying insects or mold growth. So it's really important to keep those open and free flowing year round. Now, the misconception is that you want to put those on in the spring or in the fall and then take them off in the spring. And that's a kind of an older house idealism. So on older homes, there was no underfloor insulation and water supply pipes were exposed. And in that case, during freezing weather, you want to cover those so that your pipes don't freeze and the floors stay warm. Well, modern homes and most homes now, older homes, have been retrofitted with underfloor insulation or insulating the pipes. So if you have that in our climate, you really don't need to ever install those covers. In extreme freezing conditions, you can put those in, but it's important to remember to take them out after the freezing conditions have gone. Especially if you do not have the pipe insulation or the underfloor insulation. So then it's also a good idea to consider doing those type of things, installing insulation on both the pipes and the underfloor. So again, the next thing would be the hose bibs. So modern hose bibs have anti-frost and backflow prevention. So that actually means that the water inside the bib doesn't actually stay on the outside of the bib. It actually goes behind the wall. So you don't really need hose bib covers on modern faucets, outside faucets, but it's not a bad idea to install them, especially if you're not going to use them. Again, on older homes, it's more important to install those type of things. Next would be just a general walk around on the outside of your house. So making sure that you don't see any problems during these wet months that may occur and result in water intrusion. So just stepping back and taking a general look, is there any obvious signs of siding damage? In particular, the roof. Is there any shingles missing on your roof that are going to result in leaks? Especially if we get any snow loading, that makes the roof a lot more susceptible to water intrusion. Then obviously contacting a handyman or specialist, roofing contractor, or if you have a guy that comes and does those type of repairs. You can even have an annual home inspection maintenance service be performed, where a home inspector would come out and basically perform a home inspection or a maintenance inspection on your house and provide you with information on what you can do to prepare for winter, maintenance items, repair potential leaks before, or areas where leaks may occur before they become a costly repair for you. So those are just some quick tips in preparation for these coming months. You can also find out more information on what home inspectors do at groundupinspection.com. You can also reach me through the website groundupinspection.com if you have questions specific to your house.
Awesome. And then social media is it Ground Up Inspection?
It is.
Awesome.
Thank you.